Hey everyone, this is Paris. I'm here with the 411 for the Gospel of Jesus Christ. I wanted to talk to you all today about the power of I am. The power of I am. I'm feeling a little better today. But, alright, let's get started. The days when you feel like giving up, the days when you don't want to do it, the days when you feel like you have had enough. It's like when we think that's the ending, that is the beginning. God is like, that is like, it shows a form of surrender. And that's a sign of surrender. And we have to surrender to God. It's like we have to stop trying to figure everything out. We have to stop trying to figure God out. Because when we think, okay, this is how God moves. Okay, this is what God does. And before you know it, God is somewhere else. You know, and we think, say for instance, wherever God is trying to lead us to, wherever God is trying to show us, okay, and once we get that, God has moved somewhere else. So it's like we go from level to level to level in the kingdom. But once you grasp what he was trying to show you and get you to understand, or what he has revealed to you, okay, he moves somewhere else. Because God is fast. God is strategic. God is too big of a God to just stay in one place. You know, so he moves because that's where it's like he's trying to form you. You know, because when we're on the wheel, we are marred. You know, like he is the potter, we are the clay. And it's like on the wheel, we are marred. He's spinning us. He's transforming us. He's reforming us. You know, and with that being said, it's like when we think that we are progressing, but because we're trying to figure God out, we are really, in reality, we're really interrupting his plan. So that's the reason why we can't try to figure God out. We have to be obedient and be in alignment with him. And we have to do what he said do. We can't try to figure him out every step of the way. When we feel like we can't take no more, that's when God says, okay, now I can show you who I am. Because we try to do stuff that God is saying, let him handle it. You can't ask God for help, then try to do it yourself. It's like we try to ask God for help, and then we got something in our back pockets. We got a plan, we got a backup plan. And it's like, okay, I'm going to pray to God for this, but then just in case God don't come through, I'm going to have this type of backup plan. That's not fully trusting God. You know, you have to fully release it unto him. If you're going to pray about it, you must leave it in God's hands. And if it's in his will, he will give you the petitions of what you have asked for. You cannot doubt. And it's like whatever your heart... I remember a scripture saying, whatever your heart desires, if you do not doubt without ceasing, if you believe and you pray about it, and you trust that what you're praying for, that God will do it, it's yours. And another scripture says, if you pray and you believe God heard you, if it is in his will now, if it aligns up in his will, then you may have the petitions of what you may ask for. And you can't doubt, then ask. Because then if you doubt and you pray about it and you doubt, that means you're not fully believing that God will do it. Or your prayer can be or can be on hold or hindered. So you must be in alignment with God. And you must, the power, the life and death is in the power of the tongue. So you have to speak life over your situation. You can't just go every day trying to find something wrong. trying to find out what's wrong. You know, out of our belly flows rivers of living water. And that's why we have to guard our hearts with diligence, because out of the heart it springs forth issues of life. So what we speak is what we will see. You know, because life and death is in the power of the tongue. That's why you have to speak affirmations, positive affirmations. You have to speak life over your situation. You have to speak life over your circumstance. You have to speak life over other people. You have to speak life over yourself, because you can't judge other people, or that's what you will be judged by. So you have to speak positive in your situation or in other people's lives. And since there is power in your mouth, in your tongue, life and death is in it. So when you speak life over your situation, you begin to see life. When you speak death over your situation, you begin to see death. You know, like say for instance, you'll be like, some people are like, man, I'm tired. I can't do this. I quit. Man, I give up. Guess what? That's what your life is going to look like. That's what your surroundings is going to look like. You know, we attract who we are. Like say, and then you're speaking life like, I can do this. I am encouraged. I am strengthened. I am a gift from God. I am the head and not the tail. You know, I am above and not beneath. And then you begin to walk in it. You begin to see that around you. You know, your circumstances begin to change and have life. Again, let's speak on the power of I am. Have a good one, everyone.